Safro Prepper. Hello, friends, family, and America. Yes, Monday, 3/14/2011, and it is getting crazier by the minute, folks. But I wanted to come with you today with a little something that I thought was very important for all of us, and yes, me included, all of us who are new preppers, people who realize something's going wrong, something's going crazy, something's going awry, and the potential out there causes you to move with fear, so to speak. Not necessarily fear like you're scared, but fear as motivation, because fear is a basic response. It's the fight or flight response that's built into every human being, unless you're a fluoride head and dumbed down, but you can still snap out of it. But something that you can move on, and just a little couple things that I thought might be helpful to everyone out there. Before I start, thank you to everybody, all my new subscribers, as well as continuing subscribers. I appreciate all your comments, your suggestions, and look, if you don't agree, I don't care. The whole point I'm doing this is for us to create some discussion with you brain dead people out there, or people who are thinking of something. But please voice your opinions, voice suggestions, voice opposition, everything, so we can discuss things, so we can all learn new things. So starting off, this one here is crucial stuff to learn for new preppers. Yes, I'm included in that. I'm going to run down this list. Get a pen, get a pad of paper, play the video back, do whatever you have to do. But take a look into some of these things, because I'm sure that they will help you like they've helped me and my family. Okay? Starting off, how to purify water. That is crucial. I didn't know that there was like 24 different ways to purify water. I found on a site. I simply typed in ways to purify water, Googled it. I used a CIA tool to help me out. It's www.enviro. I'm just going to spell it because I don't got time for all that. It's ENVIROALTERNATIVES. So it's enviroalternatives.com/watermethods.html. Okay, I'll put the link in the description box because I'm into making it easier on you. Okay, but just a basic synopsis of all of the areas that were given was boiling, purifying with chlorine, bleach, also purifying with iodine, purification tablets or other chemicals, as well as filtration. That should be a great starting point for everyone who's trying to learn on some different things as far as how to purify water. And so you need water. Everybody knows that. Okay, hopefully you do. Otherwise, not so much. Okay. Secondly, how to cook and not just warm up. We've been conditioned to think that everything comes in a little box, and you just put that in the little toaster oven for a little bit, and boom, that's food. That is food. But the reason why you eat so much of it because it doesn't satisfy you, because it has no nutritional value, or at least a depleted nutritional value. And that, me personally, I like home cooked food. You can thank my mama for that. So good looking out, moms. At least have a minimum thing that you try to learn, whether that be bread, beans, rice. All this stuff can be made from scratch. Where you think it came from in the first place? Don't think it's going to In-N-Out or your local Taco Bell is where food comes from. Okay, it's not. Food comes from animals and from grains and from planting in the fields, and that's how we developed as humans. Hello. Next, learn how to really store your food, whether it's vacuum sealing, canning, or drying the food down, dehydration. Get a particular method for your particular area of the country, and stick to it, and learn how to hide your food, people. Okay, moving on. How to properly use your weapon of choice. Some people like guns. I do. Some people like bow and arrows. Haven't got into that yet, but intend to. Some people like sticks, knives. Whatever your weapon of choice is, learn how to use it. Take some classes if you have the means to do so. Practice by yourself. Find someone who has some expertise in that weapon or area of choice, and learn from them. Easiest way is talking to somebody that you might know or might run into, because I'm sure most people want to help you out, but you'll never know unless you ask them or say something to them. Okay. How to sanitize things. Sanitizing things is going to be extremely crucial when SHTF happens. Reason being, there's going to be quite a few people who just wig out and flip out. And for those who are prepared, you're probably thinking, hey, well, they're going to get it. I mean, at least that's how I'm thinking. And hey, you have to learn how to dispose of those types of waste products, as well as just potential health problems or infectious things that might be out there. So learn how to sanitize things. Knives, shoes, clothing. Definitely have to have something that you can continually wash your hands with to prevent illnesses. But definitely learn how to sanitize things. Okay. How to butcher meat, poultry, fish, things that you can catch and use as food supplements, not only to your stores, but hey, if you're in an area that's populated by wild game, hey, use it to your advantage. I don't really think that the state hunting associations are going to be really too keen on trying to arrest people, when SHTF happens, because they're going to be concerned about their own families. You understand what I'm saying? All right. How to pitch a tarp or a teepee. If you have to bug out and you need a quick place to sleep, you're out in the wilderness or in an isolated area, at least know how to make yourself some shelter to protect yourself from the elements. Great thing to know. I'm going to touch up on that a little bit later. Okay. How to do basic first aid. Crucial. Who knows? Sprained ankle, gunshot wound, cut. Anything could possibly happen. So at least have a basic understanding of those types of issues, and the more knowledge, the better you are. Simple as that. Okay. How to readily read a map. This is a lost art because everybody's all hip to a TomTom. Now listen, you can get a TomTom GPS or whatever. I saw a dude with a TomTom GPS and couldn't even pick what lane he was driving in and almost ran up on the curb. Okay, so I don't think a TomTom GPS is equivalent of reading a map. Always learn or know how to read a map. Know your directions. Which direction does the sun rise in? I guarantee you ask a high school senior that right now, I would say only about 4 out of 10 will probably give you the correct answer, and that is pathetic. You dig? Next, where are water areas in your particular area? Us personally, we have pretty much an aquifers or aqueduct type system here in the Southwest in Arizona, but we found out where some of them are in our general vicinity. So a Google map, any type of search tool you can find to say, hey, where are my water reservoirs, might be a good thing for you to know in case you have to go on a Michigan recon mission for some agua, man. Hey, what does it hurt? The more equipped you are, the more options you give yourself in a crucial or bug out or bug in type situation, because you have options, unlike most likely some of your neighbors, because they're going to be pissed and confused. Sorry, dog. That's your fault because you didn't prepare. And we told you time and time again. And I'm sick and tired of hearing excuses. All right. But let's keep moving on. Where are the hunting points in your particular area? If you go to your state's gaming commission or gaming commission, I'm not talking about gambling, folks. I'm talking about hunting and fishing and like your agricultural. Is it agriculture? I don't. You can find it for yourself, man. But all you have to do is search for your state government websites, and it'll take you to all of the places that you can go to find out about different game in your particular area. Next, learn about how to coordinate with your group in case of emergency type situations if phones are out. At least you have a game plan to go by. So therefore, if something like that happens and you all need to come together as one, and have a strict plan that everybody has, boom, there. Okay, so that which leads me into this. We have what they call this here. This is a black folder, but what is contained in it is very, very good information. We call this the bug out folder. BOF. Okay, but it contains things such as I'm not sure if you can see all of this, but it has recipes, various recipes. You see dried beans. What else? What is this here? Different types of cleaning methods, laundry, health, gardening. Oh, that stuff right there is empty. Then we moving on to this, and this is an ongoing process, folks. And just some notes, different things, but just different things that you might need. Have a little bug out folder. I mean, it can't hurt, man, to have as much information, because once SHTF happens, you won't have no internet, man. No internet, no electricity type stuff. So at least have a reference guide, and don't rely strictly on your memory. Okay, again, learn how to butcher meats, learn how to purify water, learn how to use your weapon of choice efficiently. All of those things are great keys, especially for us new preppers out there who are simply trying to make up for lost time. Everybody, again, thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all of your comments and everything, and your support. It is greatly appreciated that I'm not out here with my tinfoil Kango on. Okay, hey, we'll see you again. Hope this was some good information for you and cause you some ideas. AfroPrepper@gmail.com if you want to ask me some questions about things that I've put in my particular book and things I'm beginning to research and have researched. So again, thank you, and we'll see you on the flip side.